Another teaser for the amazing digital circus just got released on the official Glitch account on Twitter. From just this teaser alone, I believe that Caine and Kinger are working together, and I will explain all of that later in this video. And on the teaser, we see Pomni running while having the meanest face ever, and Jax looks like he's jogging with his long legs away from many citizens of the Candy Canyon Kingdom. And of course, we see Caine enjoying the adventure and chaos of the circus members. They are in the Candy Desert, so there are literally sweets everywhere. But there are actually two things that you might have missed because of all the chaos in the teaser. Take a second look at the teaser and tell me down in the comments if you noticed it before I begin to talk about the teaser. Alright, let's get into the first thing. On the right side of Mannequin Chaos, you see someone holding a hat, and who did we see wearing a hat? We saw Gummy Goo at a camp wearing a brown cowboy hat, but his arm seems to be ridiculously long and extended. Just him being in this teaser might actually change the whole storyline of episode 2. But before I get into that, we need to look at the second thing that you probably didn't notice in the teaser. Behind the whole chaos, we see a little portion of Kinger, actually just his head. He seems to be behind them, but why would Kinger be behind the citizens of the Candy Canyon Kingdom and Gummy Goo? Well, as I said before, this teaser might give us an insight to a major plot point. In other words, a plot twist. Let's get into it, because I got a couple theories that might actually turn the whole storyline of episode 2 into something that we thought would never happen. Why are the citizens of the Candy Canyon Kingdom running after Pomni and Jax? They don't seem to be running in a cheerful way, as we saw in the trailer for episode 2, because in the trailer they actually seem to be cheering for them. But now they are chasing two of the circus members, Pomni and Jax. After all the circus members arrived in the Candy Canyon Kingdom, they were greeted by all the citizens of Candy Canyon Kingdom, but also by Lulalalu, who's the princess of the kingdom. And as we know, Pomni, Ragatha, Zubul, Kinger, Jax and Gangle were handed a key by Princess Lulalalu, and I actually made a theory for that key. It's on my YouTube, so check it out after finishing this one. But back to the theory. We know that in the amazing digital circus universe that there are bosses/villains on every single level. They need to defeat the villain on that specific level to go into the next level. And in the trailer for episode 2, we know that the circus members are actually fighting Gummy Goo and his associates. But what if I told you that Gummy Goo and his associate might not be the only villains in the Candy Canyon Kingdom? My question before was, why are the citizens of the Candy Canyon Kingdom running after Pomni and Jax? And here's what I think. The mannequins, who are citizens, might actually be evil. Because think about it, why is it that they are so cheerful when the circus members arrive, but now they're running after Pomni and Jax in a very aggressive way? The amazing digital circus is a game, and we know it's a game because Pomni told us at the start of episode 1 that she put on a headset and afterwards got teleported to the amazing digital circus without remembering anything like her name, her past, and what happened.
How do I take this headset off?
Just keep grabbing at it. That works for all of us.
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here. Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just need to get your...
So since it's a game, we can assume that after the circus members finish or complete a level, that level and all of the entities living in that specific world might actually stop working. Because why would Caine waste resources on running a level that's already finished and probably won't be seen again unless the circus members go back to that level? But there is no reason for them to return, as completing the game would potentially lead them out of the amazing digital circus universe where they are trapped. And this is where Gummy Goo comes in the picture, because he might have started a small rumor in the Candy Canyon Kingdom about this exact theory, that after the circus members complete this level where they defeat Gummy Goo and his associates, then Caine will make every single entity in this level inactive. And that is why Gummy Goo is chasing Pomni and Jax with the citizens, because they probably plotted against them shortly after the rumor got too far in amongst the kingdom and its citizens. That also explains why Caine is floating behind them and enjoying it, because he was surprised that all of this could happen, since he probably planned it in a different way. But now onto my next theory that is a bit different from my first theory, but it still builds upon it. Did you notice in episode 1 that when Pomni was saying there was an exit door, Caine switched the atmosphere up?
Wait, was that an exit door I saw out there? Is that a way to leave?
But in the middle of the episode, an exit door appeared in front of Pomni, and she believed it to be the exit. But that was actually just something that Caine came up with.
I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I knew how much all of you have been wanting there to be one, but, I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it. And you know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void.
Isn't that kind of evil? Filling Pomni, who's confused and afraid, up with hope of leaving that universe. But in the end, it was just Caine filling her with false hopes. I believe that before Kaufmo, who's abstracted, defeated the Gloink Queen, Caine actually spoke with the Candy Canyon Kingdom. He told them that the circus members will soon likely defeat the Gloink Queen and the next quest will be in the Candy Canyon Kingdom. While Caine spoke to them, he also threatened them with what I said in my first theory, that if they complete this quest on the Candy Canyon Kingdom, he will make all of the entities who's living in the land inactive, since he doesn't really need them to be wasting resources anymore. And that is when Princess Lulalalu decided to plot against the circus members. At first, she wanted them to be friendly, cheerful and positive towards all the circus members, Pomni, Jax, Ragatha, Zubul, Kinger and Gangle, so that they would be caught off guard. That would actually explain the new teaser on Glitch's Twitter. Why else would they be chasing Pomni and Jax with such an aggressive form? But this doesn't explain why Kinger is behind them. This is actually where it gets more interesting, because I believe that Kinger might be working with Caine. Kinger has been there the longest of all the main circus members, and we know he has gone through a lot. I mean, most of his friends probably abstracted way before Pomni and the others arrived, and this all happened over the span of many years, because Jax told us this.
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years. Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Oh, did someone say something about an insect collection?
That's why he's crazy.
Over the years, Kinger might actually have gone close to abstracting many times, but Caine has kept him in line so he didn't abstract. That also means they have been bonding over the years, and I have a theory that Kinger and Caine would have formed a partnership over the years, and now they are working together and plotting against the other circus members. After Caine told the citizens and the princess of the Candy Canyon Kingdom about it, he teleported back to the circus and spoke with Kinger about what would happen. And in the trailer for episode 2 of the amazing digital circus, we see Kinger beating someone up with a shotgun, hitting them over and over. That person he was hitting could have been a leaked character from the teaser to the amazing digital circus becoming a series, or a citizen who wanted to warn the circus members about the whole kingdom plotting against them. But unaware of that, Kinger already knew and was working with Caine, and that is when Kinger beat the person up. This might also explain why Jax was sitting behind the truck in the trailer, because he discovered that Kinger had betrayed the circus members and was working with Caine all along. So Jax did what was needed and killed Kinger. Those were my theories for the new teaser that was on Glitch's Twitter. Let me know down in the comments what you think of them and comment your own theory. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and click on this video here.